1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Abdur Rafe Sohail. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has reiterated government's commitment to continue to move forward against terrorism with a firm resolve and steadfastness. President has called for launching a comprehensive strategy to conserve precious energy resources and divert them for welfare and prosperity of the people. Planning Minister says Pakistan has come out of economic crisis successfully after taking tough decisions. All Parties Hurriyat Conference expresses concern over plight of illegally detained Hurriyat leaders and activists languishing in Indian jails. And now the news in detail. President Dr. Arif Alvi and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif have lauded Pakistan Army for an operation against terrorists in Kuram district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. In their separate statements, they paid tribute to the sacrifices of martyred soldiers, including Subedar Shuja Muhammad, Naik Muhammad Ramzan, and Sepoy Abdul Rahman. The Prime Minister reiterated the government's resolve to continue to move forward against terrorism with a firm resolve and steadfastness. He said those challenging the security of Pakistan will find no place to hide. The President, in his statement, said the efforts of security forces as well as the whole nation will continue till elimination of terrorism from the country. The President and Prime Minister sympathized with bereaved families of the martyred soldiers and prayed for higher ranks of the martyrs in paradise. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari called on Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif in Islamabad today. The Foreign Minister briefed the Prime Minister about his recent visit to America and the Resilient Pakistan Conference to be held in Geneva next month. Minister for Finance Ishaq Dar, Minister for Commerce Syed Naveed Qamar, and Minister of State for Foreign Affairs Hina Rabbani Kar were also present in the meeting. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has expressed deep sense of sorrow over the passing of Indian Prime Minister's mother. In a tweet, Shehbaz Sharif said there is no greater loss than losing one's mother. President Dr. Arif Alvi has called for launching a comprehensive strategy to conserve precious energy resources and divert them for welfare and prosperity of the people. Chairing a meeting on energy conservation in Islamabad, he said a consensus-based policy and program should be prepared after consulting all stakeholders to conserve electricity, gas and water resources across the country. The President underlined the importance of launching an awareness campaign on conservation of electricity, gas and water resources through conventional and social media. He also stressed the need to devise a consensus-based mechanism to harness the flood and rainwater and ensure its effective and productive use. Minister for Planning and Development S.N. Iqbal has called for adopting export-oriented policies by public and private sector to accelerate export-led growth. He was chairing a roundtable on conducive business environment in Islamabad, which was attended by representatives of relevant ministries, chambers of commerce and other stakeholders. Dispelling the rumors about risks of default of the country, the planning minister said a specific political party is propagating those rumors for political objectives. He said Pakistan has come out of economic crisis successfully after taking tough decisions. Emphasizing the need to increase exports up to $100 billion, S.N. Iqbal said China offers a potential export market and Pakistan must take advantage of it. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference Azad Jammu and Kashmir chapter has expressed concern over the plight of illegally detained Hurriyat leaders and activists languishing in different jails of India and occupied Kashmir. In a statement in Islamabad, the APHC Information Secretary Imtiaz Wani said Kashmiri political detainees are being deprived of medical facilities and adequate food and access to lawyers during detention. He said many political detainees are suffering from various ailments in their respective jails without medical care. He appealed to the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres to ensure Kashmiri's right to self-determination forgotten by the world body and exert pressure on the Modi regime to provide medical care to the Kashmiri political prisoners. A military court in Myanmar today sentenced deposed leader Aung San Suu Kyi for further 7 years in jail on charges of corruption. In a court session held behind closed doors, she was found guilty of offences relating to her release and use of a helicopter while in office. She had already been convicted of 14 different crimes, including breaching COVID public safety rules, importing walkie-talkies, and violating the Official Secrets Act. And now, cricket. On the last day of the first cricket test against New Zealand at Karachi, Pakistan were 181 for 4 in their second innings a short while ago. Earlier, Pakistan were all out for 438 runs in their first innings. New Zealand had declared their first innings at 612 runs for loss of 9 wickets. And that is all for now. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.